Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Capes and Lunatics. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the original lunatic herself. It is Lilith Hellfire.
Darn tootin'.
All right, and this is your next electric Superman episode. But before we get into that, I figured we should talk. As of today, we've lost two famous people, so another one should be incoming here any second now.
Yeah, it's two 80-year-olds. I'm like, bro, are we not making our request specific enough?
But I feel bad because it's like, yeah, I mean, today we found out about Tim Curry.
But it's like Dolly Parton. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
don't
like
no shade.
Yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, Tim Curry died too, and it's like, hey, he was a great actor. But anyway, back to Dolly Parton.
Yeah, no, I like Tim Curry though. He was a kooky kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he had been going through some health issues too.
Yeah, they said he had a stroke in 2012 or something, and he's had like heart problems since. So yeah. But I noticed like my theory is held up because it's like if you're like 80 or above and you like pass away, people don't ask what killed you. They're just like, oh yeah.
Time.
It's like Dolly Parton. She was 80, and like no one asks because it's just like, oh okay, she was 80.
That's not kind of true. It's after her husband died. Like she was his caretaker, so she had a reason to take care of herself, you know. And that's just kind of how it goes with old married people. Once one goes, the other one goes.
Yeah.
So I mean, she was pretty good up until that point, especially for her age and all the things that she had done to herself. So
she
was still active, still working. She was just now getting into the merch. I don't know if you've ever seen her like cake mixes and stuff at Walmart. So it came as a shock to me.
Yeah. I mean, she seemed like she was keeping active and just all the good stuff she did, like all, getting books to children and stuff. And
yeah, hopefully that will continue. You know how it goes once the famous person dies behind the foundation.
Yeah.
So let's keep an eye on that. Make sure money don't go missing.
Although hopefully it's happening all over the place. I saw around here, I think it was maybe this weekend or something, there's like certain bookstores that are going to be giving away free books to children and like her memory and stuff.
Yeah.
But, I wonder, is Dollywood going to keep going?
I mean, it's a moneymaker. Believe it or not, it's a moneymaker. It's really holding Tennessee together, that and Pigeon Forge. So, no tea, no shade. Tennessee ain't got a lot going on. So I think it's going to keep going.
But it's so nice, like all the good stories you hear. Again, it's like no one's had a bad word. I saw Eminem posted. He's like, was it when he won a Grammy or something? He got a letter from Dolly Parton, and even in the letter, she's like, "Yeah, I really don't know rap music, but basically just congratulate. She had no reason to do it, but she sent him a like handwritten letter congratulating him on his win, and
that's crazy."
Mm-hmm. And then everyone was all worried Trump was going to say something bad about her, but no, he would
have got jumped from all sides. She's beloved by everyone. She's like Betty White, basically. She's like a bipartisan. Nobody say nothing about her. You gonna catch it.
I could see him almost like in her. But then again, if nothing else, I just had got this image in my head of him just going, "Oh, she had a big rack." Yeah.
I think they kept True Social away from him and Twitter for the day. So
probably. Oh God!
Did you say anything about freaking Dolly Parton that's close to the midterms? You're done, mister.
Did you see that maniac? Now he's fighting to keep his name on the Kennedy Center. Now he's talking about.
Then he's gonna bulldoze it, and I'm like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Or
that's like the people in the newsroom would say. They're like, yeah, well, he already did half the White House, so he might do it because they're like ordinarily, only Congress can do that, but they're like
ordinarily. We've been living in extraordinary, unprecedented times, and I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa.
I've been sick of living in extraordinary times for the last 2-3 decades.
Honestly, since 9/11, it's been nonstop. So, yeah, I agree.
All right, so should we get to these issues?
Let's do it. We got three issues to talk about.
3 issues. I mean, they're all annuals from that year, which, I think you missed last time because it's like it was Man of Steel Annual 6 last time, and now these are all Annual 9.
So close.
I know.
But you got to put them together. You got to put them together, or I don't show up.
The only way that would have had more gravitas is if these had come out in 1996 instead of 97.
Yeah, so close.
I don't have synopses for these, but I was gonna say, pretty much. Is it any particular issue you'd like to start with? Because there's
Nah,
no.
just let her rip, and I can vibe. No
Okay.
worries.
All right. Let's start with the Superman annual. And again, these are all like the Pulp Heroes. Every DC annual this in 1997 did it, and they are not on the DC app, and I don't know why. Like the majority of them were good. I don't know why.
Yeah, I
The,
mean, it's no rhyme and reason from everything that I
yeah,
can gather.
because I'm like, DC and Marvel, they'll put up annuals from maybe not as good years, but
Is it? I wonder if it's like sales or something weird. Or
I don't know. But yeah, like all the annuals this year, they had like almost, I think they're like painted covers, or at least they look like painted covers.
yeah,
Look at that. Oh
so
god.
random.
And look, an oversized annual, $3.95.
Modern
You
comics could never.
can't get a 20-page comic for that now.
I'm telling
All right. Oh yes, and kids, I think it's mid-September. We're gonna be doing an episode on the part one of the Batman Nightfall, the animated movie. And I'm saving it for mid-October, so everyone, whoever wants to get it, including myself, can get the Blu-ray, because let's support Blu-ray sales,
you.
kids.
Physical media.
Physical
Absolutely.
media, yes. Wherever you can find it, yes. All right, so here I can let's do the creator credits here. Superman Annual 9
Oh, Mr. Dan Jurgen.
from July 1997. Black Crucible.
Sure.
I think that's on Justin's hard drive.
Maybe mine too. None of my business.
Yeah, Dan Jurgen's only writing. Yeah, it's Sean Chen pencils, Brett Breeding inks, colorist Glenn Whitmore and Digital Chameleon, letterer. He's always been here. He'll always be here. John
Costanza can't stand you.
Editors Mike McNavney and Joey Cavalieri. So yeah, this is I almost want to say it's almost a Jimmy Olsen adventure, but everyone's along for the ride. It's Clark, it's Lois, it's Professor Hamilton.
Modern comics could never.
Bibbo, and then just randomly the lawyer who Lex Luthor you just used to get off hail.
Oh, it's about the only thing lawyers are good for. Am I right? Thank you. I'm here all week.
Yeah. So yes, I read these of course I had to read these. Well, unless I sailed the high seas, I read these on the paper.
Good luck finding them on the high seas these days.
Yeah. I think they're out there, but yeah, I mean, just
they're out there, but like they've been cracking down lately.
I know, but I don't know if it's like the quality. I mean,
rightfully so. Pirating bad, boo.
Exactly, but that's the thing. It's like with old comics like this, if they're not putting them, it's like,
yeah.
I wonder what the print. I wonder what the print run on these annuals were.
I mean, it was 1997, so we're still doing pretty good, but the crash is coming.
Yeah, but yeah, the colors are popping on this paper, and I don't know if it doesn't translate as well because I know they're on the high seas because I did go looking just for episode art, but it looks like even was that I guess when they scanned it in, it really didn't translate as well. Like I don't know if it's too dark or.
Oh, maybe it's quite possibly.
Ugh.
No, like I miss fun stories.
Yeah, like this is fun stories like, oh, hey, this like cult like tries to kill Jimmy Olsen, and then
one thing about a sidekick in a comic book, they're gonna join a cult at least once.
Yes. And they sent it to Jimmy Imposter because he was going to inherit this medallion or something for some unknown
nuclear plant,
Oh, that's true, and he didn't have to sleep with Doc Ock either.
Quantum shiny tentacles.
Mixing,
no judgments here.
Mixing your metaphors here. But yes, I love that. Yeah, Sean Chen, great art. I think that was it the year after this. Like he started after Heroes Reborn when they brought the Avengers back to the right Marvel universe. Yeah, he was drawing the Iron Man book.
That's right.
Beautiful, beautiful art. So yeah, the gang tags along so Jimmy doesn't get killed in a foreign country. I love when they get there, like the guy, the bad guys are watching them and they see Bibbo and they're like, "That's not Superman, is it?" He's wearing a Superman shirt.
Boy, those were the days.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
No,
Oh,
this is
then
like kind of just like it's well, I mean, it would be like it's. I don't know. I like the vibes. I miss vibes like this, especially in the Superman book.
oh yeah, Lois distracting the guy, then tying him up.
Taking a page out of the little Hellfire playbook.
Flirted with him for 2 seconds and tied him up with his own belt. And then, like towards the, I mean, pretty early on after they get to this country, see, yes, Electric Superman gets hit with that energy cannon. So I guess maybe so he couldn't pull their fat out of the fire that quickly. Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta pace ourselves.
There's a lot more Clark than Superman from that point on.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm always okay with that.
And it's still the 90s, so yes, they had to have him walking away from the explosion.
They should have just went ahead and put the sunglasses on at that point.
I mean, almost pretty close. He's wearing them glasses. Oh, and then did you get the reference at the end there, those shadowy figures on the last page?
No, what is it?
I was reading a note. I guess it's like a Doc Savage nod.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They at least had that note on here. Yeah. I guess because it's the pulp stuff. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, the closing pages of the annual feature a thinly veiled silhouette guest appearance of pulp hero Doc Savage and his aides, the Fabulous Five. The characters referred to as Dent, a nod to pulp writer and the character's creator, Lester Dent.
Oh.
Who was credited under the house name Kenneth Robeson by publisher Street and Smith.
Interesting.
So I'm assuming Dan Jurgens was a Doc Savage fan.
What is it with it's such a 50-50 with comic book writers named Dan, don't you agree? Such a 50-50 shot.
Well, that's what? What do you mean?
No, it's like, some of them are good, some of them are like chaotic neutral, and some of them are evil.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
Exactly.
Well, there's the good. Where's the evil? Your buddy.
You know the evil. We did a whole rant about it on the Patreon.
The Dido?
That one too, but no, we did a whole rant.
Oh,
if you want to know who we're talking about, you gotta check out the Patreon.
Dirty Dan Slot.
Oh, you gave it away. I was gonna say.
No, but if you want
slotty,
you got to tease them. Yeah, we ran it about Slot. If you want the rant, you got to go subscribe to the Patreon.
It was juicy.
Hey, wait, can you say that louder?
It was juicy.
Oh, Ray, you can have that person. You can have that drop. I'll send it right to you for $5.99.
$5.99. What are you, DC Comics?
Hey, man, the economy's bad, man. Come on.
That is true. That do be true.
So anything else that stood out to you about this issue? How about the exploding tattoo?
I felt personally attacked.
Why you have a fake tattoo you can take off and blow shit up?
I was jealous. I was like, why did I think of that? Wow, I'm too busy building robots. Why did I think of that?
You're jealous of anyone who has anything that blows up.
Dude, I'm gonna get a bazooka this year. I don't care what happens. I just need I need to cash out somebody my bill money for when it happens.
You act like all the time. You act like you're too good for Florida, but I think you're right where you belong.
10 plus years in Florida will turn you into Florida woman. Anybody. The Pope would turn into Florida
man. I'm just waiting for the headline one day. It's like, yes, small Florida woman in her army of alligators blow up, and I'm like, oh, I don't have to finish this. I know who this is.
You'd be surprised. You might want to keep reading. You might be surprised.
Oh my.
I don't know. I feel like the thing I hate about reading old comics is that I just not some of the new stuff, but none of the new stuff makes me feel how the old stuff felt. I think that's just the nostalgia goggles probably on and everything. But I'm a simple girl. I just like fun, man. I like easy resolution. I don't like a year-long event that rolls into another event that rolls into another event. and it's just never ending, and it gets convoluted.
And it's not the dark, depressing. Oh, hey, the universe is about to end, and
Like, as much as I love the absolute books, it's like, ooh, it's so it's
yeah,
too. It's like it's fun, but it's too much at the same time. Like, I just want to return to like, fine, I'll say I want to return to like the 80s and the 90s. I do. I do.
Of course, it's rough. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Especially with this new paper. I don't like the new paper. Like last year, I think they've downgraded the quality and then started charging more.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and then did you see somebody's in a new tariff war with Canada? So that Canada's like, oh yeah, buddy, well,
we're gonna match them.
We'll raise your tariff. So yeah, I think
well, there goes my crown royals.
One of the things I thought I heard was Canadian paper. So expect another
Image already. Yeah, Image is gonna probably have to go up a little bit more.
Expect another price jump from everybody. Well, you know, Disney and Warner, they'll be like, oh wait, the price is going up. No, we can afford it. We don't have to raise prices. No, we're raising prices.
Yeah, that's gonna be very untenable for the comic book industry. It's already kind of not doing well right now. Like, I feel like we're about to have another comic book bust.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like, you're talking about the comics. It's like last year or so, I'm just living like, I really haven't been feeling it either. Like, I keep going back to like older stuff. Like the other night, I was like,
books are keeping DC afloat. I don't know how Marvel's doing it. I mean, Spider-Man, you're gonna always have the people that are gonna read like your Spider-Mans and your Avengers and everything, but
and Disney's probably eating the cost and stuff.
Yeah, at this point they kind of have to. I mean, really, they could stop tomorrow and they still have a bajillion stories for their movies. You know what I mean? Not that they're really using the comics anymore.
I mean, I think we've said it before, but do you think eventually they're just gonna like farm out the rights to someone else to publish the comics and stuff, and you know they just have to pay their?
Maybe we just. I would hate to see it. But like I said, all the creators have been kind of girding their loins. It feels like when we talk to them a little bit, everybody's trying to do something create on their own. They're kind of moving on to like other projects creatively, like whether it's directing, writing TV, writing like real prose novels, things like that. I think they see the writing on the wall.
Yeah, and two, it's like, you know, we talk about the quality of the comics these days, but it's like how much quality you're going to get from someone when you're paying them 90s wages.
Yeah. That too. And then it's like, I always think about it. It's like, you know, Batman has outpaced Sherlock to be like the most written about fictitious character. And if you know anything about Sherlock, there's literally been, if you can think of an adaptation for Sherlock Holmes, it's already been done at least 20 times.
Batman.
Sherlock's a robot. Sherlock's
character.
gay. Sherlock's American. Sherlock's a doctor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yes, but Sherlock didn't have four monthly books for a while there.
I mean, though, if you know anything actually about the creation, he was getting the reason why there's so many of them because he was writing it he was getting paid by the word. So it's kind of one of those things if you really dig back into it when you see like the Sherlock Holmes and Batman. I'm like, yes, the corporate wants to show you the difference in these. They're the same picture. They're the same picture.
I love Batman.
So it's like, I get it.
When we do cover Nightfall Part 1, I'm waiting for feedback from Ray.
Oh, baby.
Hey, look, Batman's getting his back broken.
Oh, baby.
And not in a fun way.
Hello.
Selena's nowhere to be found.
Don't you judge.
No, yeah, you know what? You're right. No kink shaming. But I did really dig these vibes, and it's like, it just makes me so nostalgic, and it just kind of makes me sad for like present day. It's like I'm not reading that many like current books, honestly. Right now.
I know, me neither. Like I'm
not even reading Spider-Man right now. Like as I tell you, like I'll read it if we have to talk about it or whatever. But I'm not really going out of my way to read. I am gonna pick up Friendly Neighborhood Mary Jane though. I am gonna pick that up.
I mean, there's a few like Spider-Man and Batman. I'm trying to keep up issue by issue, but a lot of them I'll just let them build up and read a couple at a time.
I mean, it's so slow now. And this is so fast paced. Like I said, modern comics literally can never. Not even the annuals could ever at this point.
Again, I keep going back to old stuff. Like the other night, I messaged Will. I was like, "Hey, are there any like good like Legion of Superheroes collection?"
He's like, "Oh boy, let me send you the list. You should ask me. I could have given you the list."
Well, that's what I even told him. Again, write in if you like this idea. I said to Will, I said every month. I said, you know, like 1 month, you know, every so often you want to like. Not do Green Lantern, we could do some Legion of Superheroes or something. We could do that.
Yeah, that I mean, like I said, I'm down into the obscure characters right now too. I'm going back to like the golden age. I'm digging through all my old comic books
Yeah,
in the storage, and I'm like, oh, what should I read?
it's like yeah, it's like either you're right, you reading old stuff you haven't read in a while, or it's like just the old stuff where I'm like, you know what,
Or just hunting for old
yeah,
stuff is way more
it's like,
fun.
yeah, it's like it's like, hey, the old stuff I didn't read before,
Mhm. Like if you can find some of the golden age, even some of the silver age stuff is becoming really obscure in the physical. Like you have to,
Oh yeah,
like I said, I go out of town a lot, and when I go out of town, I love to go to different comic book shops because it's like, oh yeah, I've been looking for this. You just got to get out of your region sometimes, and that's the only reason why I'm even going to cons. I'm not even going to like big cons. I'm going to like smaller cons.
yeah.
The only big con that I really like still believe in is Dragon Con at this point.
Con.
The best Star Trek movie.
Yeah. But no, it's oh my god, speaking of Star Trek, since it's just the two of us, did you watch that puppet episode?
I was forced to. I said I begged them not to watch it, but they wanted to anyway.
Those
I
damn
was
dogs.
like,
Those damn dogs.
everybody wants to be Angel. It's like, babes, Joss Whedon fell out of favor. Let's just forget no more musical episodes and no more puppet episodes. Please. Joss Whedon is the stain that keeps on staining. We might need some Chipotle.
Whoa!
That's a deep cut for South Park fans.
But yeah, I mean, I was just like, I don't know. I was like, really? We're still halfway through the episode. We're still doing this?
Yeah. It's basically Star Trek Does Hollywood, but it's their final season, and it's like you're not saying anything right now. And Star Trek is supposed to say something. You know what I mean? I did like the black and white episode though.
Oh yeah, that was good.
But I love a Una episode. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
And I will shout out to Strange New Worlds for giving me a deeper back dive on Mbanga in Nurse Chapel. I think that's been my favorite thing about Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, but back to Superman. Another hero, another character that I read for or when I was younger. You can't really read Superman for hope. Too many of these books. I don't know what it is about modern Superman. Like I like it, it's fine enough, but it's just not my big blue Boy Scout anymore. Do you know what I mean? I just miss that.
Yeah. And again, I mean, they do so much weird stuff like DCKO. Goes missing for a while, and
yeah.
What as I said, it's like Action Comics 1100 came around, and it didn't seem like it was that big of a deal.
Yeah, they knew better. Like
I know, but I'm like back in my day, they milked anything that ended in a double zero.
They milked it. The economy's real bad.
True.
So I think they read the room and were like, we're not gonna.
Yeah. Don't expect that from Marvel for Amazing Spider-Man 1000.
Wow.
I think that's a $10. I think that's a $10 book.
That's quote unquote reasonable, but I'm not buying no variants. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna buy.
Oh no, I'll buy a variant, but I ain't buying the main cover.
Yeah, I'm not buying the main cover. Exactly. I'm buying one copy. Even the scalpers have slowed down. Like on eBay. Like I've noticed they only get like a few, like 5, 6, 10 copies.
So maybe that might not be a good sign for the comics industry, because if there was a big demand, scalpers would be buying them things up like crazy.
Yeah. I've just been kind of noticing that because I've been on eBay hoping and praying for like decent price Pokemon cards. It's the only way to get Pokemon cards these days. So I just kind of like, well, let's see what the comic book section has. Oh, never mind.
Oh my god, I heard some stats like, God, Pokemon is like one of the most successful franchises of all time.
Yeah, no, I believe it. 30 years. I mean, it has a trading card. It has the video games. I love watching tournament play for Pokemon. It's very fascinating. It's just a shame I can't get the cards to actually get into a tournament. I like strategy. I got tired of chess. I like strategy games with a little color, flare, and flash. Okay.
Oh, what, chess?
Yeah, it's just like chess is okay. Like it's always been okay to me. Like, but
hey, next time you're
something with some pizzazz.
Next time you're up here, play the boy, man. I mean, nobody can beat him up here. So I mean, he will give you a good game.
Talking about a you're raising a straight up nerd with a stash.
I mean, my father and I showed him the basics, but then after that, like he went online. I mean, he basically, after me and my dad, he basically self-taught himself. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's great for the brain for sure. But like I said, I got a little ADHD, so I need color, I need flash, I need something that moves a little faster. And like, just check it out, and you'd be really fascinated. It's a very strategic game, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why it has the staying power that it does. But Nintendo, I mean, name a Nintendo franchise that's not successful.
I'd
Gotta get them while they're young.
I'd probably try some of that Marvel or DC games or something.
Yeah, those are fun. I guess I got into Hero Clicks. That's really fun too.
I can't believe those are still around. Those have been around for a while.
Yeah, I think they had a resurgence back in 2020. They had like the stay-at-home game thing, and it really reboosted their surgeons from everything that I saw when I was buying my little sets.
All right.
Next issue?
Next issue. All right.
Which one you want to talk about next?
We could do Action Comics next.
I've always loved Action the most. I know it's corny and cheesy.
Look at that. That looks like a heavy metal cover. Look at that. Electric Superman. Like,
yeah, that goes hard as hell, but look who the writer is and look who the illustrations are by.
Oh yeah.
This is like chef's kiss.
Yeah. The Magnetic Medium. Yeah, writer David Michelini, penciler Vincent Giordano, inker Brett Breeding, colors Glenn Whitmore, letterer Bill Oakley, and editor Joey Cavalieri. I mean, it looks like a heavy metal cover. It's an Electric Superman beating skeletons with another skeleton. I mean, come on.
It's metal as hell. It is. I can see somebody with like that as a back tat. No lie.
Megadeth. Oh, this issue also credits Kieran Dwyer for the story concepts.
Show money. Do they even take those anymore?
What?
Story concepts. I don't think I've seen that in a long time.
Oh, I think no, I don't think they'll do that anyway. I don't think it depends who it is. It's like they're afraid someone's going to claim their story idea got stolen or something.
Yeah, we know DC has a little struggle with. Well, so does Marvel, but that was more of a Stan ego thing. But DC literally has an issue with not giving people the proper credit. And it could last up to 60, 70 years.
Now they're like, hey, money? No, we won't give you no money, but we'll put your name at the end of a movie. Yeah, there you go.
You don't even get a ticket to the show. You just get your name at the end of the movie.
Although, oh God, what was that? Was it the Fantastic Four movie? It's like, was it the same weekend as like Comic-Con or something? So like Chichester and Greg Wright got invited.
Oh yeah.
They even take their wives and went with each other.
Their wives were thankful.
Oh my God. How many times do you think in her life Dan's wife has gone, oh, more nerd shit?
So many times. Same thing as Danielle, I'm sure.
Probably.
She's like, keep the nerd shit in the man cave.
I was almost in this action issue. I was almost expecting. I remember the first time I read this, I thought, is this like the same villains from like the Superman annual? Because it's like another like hooded figure, and
yeah, that's what I was thinking when I was reading this.
But no, it's basically like this magnetic weapon, and okay, well, there is like another like artifact, but I guess that's like a big.
That's the MacGuffin.
Well, that's a big part of like a lot of those pulp stories, I guess.
Yeah. And maybe that's why I liked it, because like I said, I am into like the pulpiness. Like I love early Batman when it's very noir. So
I mean, I almost felt like you wrote this issue because it's like this woman in here gets like has like magnetic powers, and somehow that translates to tentacles pop out of her head or something.
I mean, if you can, go ahead.
I don't think those are tentacles.
I mean, I personally don't want tentacles, but if you do, to each their own.
Wait. Oh my God. I think I got you on record for that. That's a lie. I don't want tentacles.
Not on my person. On my person.
Oh, in your person's another story. Hey!
It's called hentai. It's an art form.
Don't open no drawer in Lilith's house without permission, kids.
Well, they're all locked. Fingerprint locked. Don't worry about it. They're locked away like the guns, babe. Fingerprint. They're expensive.
Oh my. And the guns.
Exactly. I don't know. I was really fascinated by this story. Like, that's the thing about a like Electric Superman. I noticed it's like people had fun with like almost reinterpreting the character.
Yeah,
and he could go a little darker. He could do a little something different that the mainline Superman, you wouldn't catch him dead. Quite literally wouldn't catch him dead doing. And that's the thing I think I appreciate the most about it. But also at the time of it, because I was very rigid, I was like, I don't like this change. I don't like change. But as older looking back, I'm like, yeah, no, I totally can understand why they did it. And when you start reading the stories, you really see like the writers' wheels turn, and even the artists, they get a new suit to reinterpret. They get they get so much to
Oh yeah.
work with and be reinvigorated. So I totally get why why a change is necessary every now and then. You can't have the status quo forever, but eventually you do have to go back to it.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like, yeah, it energized a lot of people. Like, even like the colorists. I don't know if that's like a mandate, but like it seems like everyone was like, well, most people, 99% of the people were like really like the colors on Electric Superman really popped and stuff.
Well, it's electric. I think that's probably like one of the
Well,
key
yeah.
concepts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is back in the day when everybody used to talk to each other and have it. They didn't just have concepts of a plan; they actually had a plan.
Oh yeah, no, it's again the Triangle era. Yeah, all those teams got together once a year and like plotted out the year.
So as much shit as I give the triangles on, it's my ADHD. I just don't like triangles and stuff. Like, don't put it all together. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah, but again, at least everyone was like working together and stuff.
Yeah, I miss that. I really, it really shows these days in modern comics that it's just wish.
Oh,
Even the events, you're like read the events and you're just like, are they even talking to each other? This baton pass was sloppy.
yeah, and then they try to fix it where it's like, well, this issue takes place before this issue, and
Sure, Jan.
yeah, I know. But no, that's an interesting idea where it's like, yeah, we talked about those summits that like the Superman teams had and stuff, and it's like we always talk about the writers. I wonder if like the artists ever all got together and be like,
Well, that's kind of the editor's job to give like a cohesive look to make sure, because you had like when you have that many books, you kind of want to make sure everything's consistent. So I'm sure they had it in like the Bible of the time, like, hey, this is what we're doing for Electric Superman.
But I just wonder how in the minutia they got where it's like, oh, well, what shade of blue are you?
Someone forget the S on the back of the suit one time, so I don't know.
I think maybe in the very beginning or something, yeah.
So I remember my first Electric Superman toy. I had to think about it. I was like, oh wait, this doesn't feel right. Is this a misprint? Is this worth money? I'm like, no. The suit definitely had an S on the back in that book.
Thank God she threw the word Superman in there, kids. My first electric toy fondly.
Don't we all?
I mean, again, it's like there's so much stuff in the 90s that got so much shit at the time, but now
everybody loves it. They're trying to be cool kids.
Spider-Man Clone Saga. I mean, how many?
No, I don't believe anybody.
What?
I don't believe anybody but the writers that say they love that story. Like, no, it started off good, no lie, but like the ending just leaves such a bitter taste in my mouth. It's just
the Clone Saga?
Fair. Yeah. Like, they didn't have the balls to pull the trigger. Like, what did we even do this for then?
Yeah, well,
that's the point that really sours it for me.
Well, I got confirmation from J.M. DeMatteis where it's like, yeah, Ben Reilly was never going to go by the name Peter Parker. He was going to stay Ben Reilly. And once he said that, I was like, okay, well, how long was that going to last when the guy under the Spider-Man suit wasn't going by the name Peter Parker? That wasn't going to last forever.
Yeah, but they could have gave him a year. They could have gave him something to what they
kind of did. I mean, they dragged that whole event on for 2 years. They kind of did.
Yeah. And then it's like, people say they like Brand New Day too. I'm just like, okay, cool. I know not to talk to you anymore. Okay, cool. You're not my kind of people.
Call the people in white coats when I hear people talk about but no, like Electric Superman again. I remember all the crap they were taking for that. Now you got all the merch and stuff, and
it's like, figures, where was it when the book was out?
Exactly.
Cash grabs are what is it? Cash grabs are 2020 or whatever that's it.
Well, I mean, too, it's like some of the people who are working on the comics now were fans reading it back then.
Exactly, that's how it goes. It's just like how it's so funny because like, while I did love like Justice League the cartoon, I was reading the comic book at the time, and I was just like, why is this so different? Like they went for more classic, but I love JLA Detroit. Like that is my jam.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
it's like Great Lake Adventure. I love Great Lake Adventures. It's just something different. It's a different perspective with this ragtag, scrappy little group. Justice League International.
Well, I mean, that would be the thing to bring, make comics great again, or but because again, it's like with all the movies and shows and stuff out now. I think these big companies are want their corporate synergy, but it's like.
Nobody wants corporate synergy.
No, and it's like back before maybe we got a superhero movie every 2 years or something, and they didn't have to. I feel like by the
we need.
I feel like by the 90s, yeah, it was like what, every 2 years or something, yeah. And it was probably a
Good
Batman
movies came once a.
it was probably a Batman movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm so thankful that they didn't listen to us fans when we said we wanted Tom Welling as Superman. What were we thinking, guys?
we want to what?
Fucking so anyway. I just remember that huge petition. Like, I feel so bad. Man, every time I see Brandon Roth, I always just feel so bad. I go on my way to be like super nice. Super nice.
I know that is unfortunate where it's like, oh yeah, you know, this
You
actor,
had to pretend to be Christopher Reeve.
yeah, it's like the actor is very good in the role, but it's like they don't give them a good script. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Superman's a deadbeat dad. I don't think so.
I
Maybe
mean,
a deadbeat cousin, but not a deadbeat dad.
I mean, can you imagine if they did it to Christian Bale? Be like, oh yeah, you're going to be Michael Keaton's Batman.
Oh, he wouldn't have went for it. Neither would have Nolan.
No.
That's the thing. The guy that directed a Superman Returns, which is kind of a no tea, no shade, was kind of a studio pushover. I would have stood firm in my ground and had a better vision.
Yeah.
Like this vision for Electric Superman.
What?
Like the vision for Electric Superman. Like I said, it was so shocking to have hell. That was not intentional when this happened. And then it goes on to have some really great stories. Now some are hit or miss, but they have some really great standout stories in this era.
And I mean, again, it's like they tried to. They had their yearly things. You know, they shot their shots, and that's the thing about most of the '90s stuff. I can't get too mad at it because most of these creators, you can see the love they put into it, and it's like, okay,
yeah, and they didn't have to work 6-7 books at a time either. So they were really like they were laser focused, and it just shows. Like I said, like you really, if you've been reading comics for a long time, you can tell the difference between the eras. In this modern era, they're overworked and underpaid, and they're trying to pour the love and attention. But how can you really when you have 7 books? Like you have your favorite character, you're probably gonna put that priority, or like whatever is like the most top billed character, and then prioritize down that way is how I see it.
And if you don't overwork them and stuff, and only pay them so that they can only do 2 books,
actually live
well,
a livable wage.
yeah. But I mean, in the '90s, look, I mean, there's people staying on books for 5-10 years. I mean, you'll get nice long runs out of people if you don't kill them.
Well, it's kind of like the Marvel method where it doesn't matter about the actor, only the character. I mean, it didn't really work out for them that well eventually, but like that was kind of the plan to make. That's why they tried to pass off the legacies. If you ever notice, like, so Captain America goes to Falcon, Hawkeye goes to Kate Bishop. They were really trying to pass that baton, but the baton pass has not really worked successfully.
It's so weird because it's like, it's like,
which is weird because comics are based on legacy characters.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Green Lantern, you look at Flash, you look at Nightwing and the Teen Titans. You know what I mean? Everybody has their sidekick waiting in the wings, and they have, for the most part, given most of those sidekicks a chance to be their own hero, and it has worked out for the most part.
But I think these days they want their cake, they want to eat it too, where it's like they want a version of each character for everyone. It's like, okay, you got the male version, the female version, the white version, the black version, the this, the that,
It's like X-Men is right there. We're good. You know, let's just be real. We got X-Men right there. If you just did an actual good X-Men story, you wouldn't have to worry about that. That would have been all covered in one team.
Oh, did you see that? I think I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I thought I saw something somewhere where they're saying in the new X-Men movies and stuff, like Magneto's origin isn't going to be tied to the Holocaust.
There ain't no. Listen, if that is true, then the X-Men movie is not going to be good because that is a fundamental. That is a fundamental character. Like, okay, maybe not there's been other Holocausts, right? There's been other atrocities and everything. And I mean, like, the Holocaust was forever ago, and I guess it probably doesn't mean much to kids anymore. Like, I think, like, a lot of the last Holocaust survivors are probably dying out. Like, for me, when I was in, like, middle school and high school, we actually had, for Holocaust Week, or, like, when we're talking about World War II and stuff, we actually had some of the survivors. Like, some of my friends' grandparents were survivors, and I just don't think they have that anymore. So maybe they think that the young kids are losing that connection.
Well, that too, and then that cast is up. God, even Professor X, Magneto are probably going to be on the younger side. So it's like, oh yeah,
are they even going to have Magneto in this movie? I didn't think they were going to have Magneto. That's why I thought it was kind of fake news.
Maybe not the first one. You know, eventually, he's like Wolverine. You know, eventually they're gonna pull the trigger.
Who's topping the old Magneto?
Whoa!
I mean, besides Charles Xavier, obviously. If you know, you know. If you don't, grow up.
Who do you mean, Ian McKellen or Big Dick Fassbender? Who are you talking about?
Either way, I heard Noah be swinging that thing too back in the day. If you know, you know. But yeah, definitely Fassbender. Who's topping Fassbender? I don't know.
Well, all right, I have an answer for you. Who's topping? Who's topping?
Besides me, respectfully, if he's married. Respectfully, if he's married.
Wow.
Yeah, Justice Paul next, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy though. Like that fundamentally misses the character though, because like think about it, he could just be like Kris Jenner. Like magnetism is basically his plastic surgery, right? So he could be old as shit technically if we lean into the magnetism keeps him young.
Yeah, and I know you're always like, oh, his magnetic powers keep him young and stuff, but unfortunately, yeah, there's probably like a more modern Holocaust type event where they can tie his origin to.
I mean, are they gonna make World War II? Well, we can't even say. I was gonna say it, but I don't want to get demonetized. But anyway, you know, people are touchy about that subject. There is no war in Ba Sing Sing Sue. You know, like okay, whatever. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, again, in the Marvel mutant thing, I mean, racism unfortunately has always been tied into that. So it's like, even if
it's like, oh, how bad did Storm have it? It's like you're a mutant and you're black.
She was worshipped as a goddess. I mean, would it have the same impact if like they created like a fake, not used a real world event to tie Magneto or whoever's origin into, but just made up like a fictional something like that?
Latveria, he's got beef with Doom because of what Doom did with Latveria.
Well,
go that route. Just blame it on Doom, babes.
They're all in the 616. You never know.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, but I don't know. Like, it is a little hard because Marvel is specifically like tied to the real world. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
yeah. I don't know.
That's the thing about sliding time too. You know.
Are they still tied to the real world? They are moving to Los Angeles.
Oh. They're moving straight to hell. That's a hell map that you can't change my mind.
So that's the other thing. Is that like the end of an era? Marvel and DC aren't going to be in New York anymore.
They haven't been for a while, really. Technically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, it's been a long time since they technically have been fully.
Yeah, but I think Marvel was still keeping an office there. But yeah, now that's not.
That real estate. You know how bad the New York real estate market's got to be when you're moving to LA. Unless they're moving to downtown LA, I hear the business space is pretty cheap down there. Nobody wants to be in downtown LA.
In LA, the rats are only half the size of New York's.
Oh, the homeless are eating the rats, so there are no rats.
Oh, jeez.
Skid Row? That's downtown LA. 1 mile from Bel Air. Yeah. Don't forget, I lived there. It was a hellhole. I know all about it. Hasn't changed much.
My life there.
I heard Lee Pace may be playing Magneto. I don't think we actually really have a Magneto actor nailed down, right?
I don't know.
And I love Lee Pace in that one Apple TV show.
I know. Yeah. Well, I think they got a Professor X, but yeah, we got a Cyclops, got an Emma Frost. We got
we got the. I was like, why do we have him? You know what? I'm not gonna think about it.
Although
I don't want to think about it.
I believe they said they're waiting for Wolverine's not gonna be in that first movie. I don't think.
We already have a Wolverine, and he's gonna do it till he's 90. So like, we're not replacing Hugh Jackman. There's no freaking way. Unless we're doing like a young flashback, maybe that's about it.
You just need Ryan Reynolds off screen being just ignore the fact that he's 90.
Exactly. But yeah, this made me so nostalgic. You picked out such good issues this
Well, I mean, I'm kind of just going in order. Oh, wait till next month when we do Rock of Ages.
Oh yeah, you know I love that story.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be down for that. Yeah.
If you have not read Rock of Ages, you need to.
Oh yeah,
it's like my top 10. It's in my top 10 stories.
Ray, if you ever hear this, you need to read that too. Even though Batman's in it, I don't think you'll mind.
No.
All right, should we get to the last one, the Adventures of Superman annual?
Let's do it.
Which this one was like, kind of like a classic. It's a classic annual in the sense that there was more than one story.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. And I was just like, oh.
Oh,
I didn't really see the thread tying them together though, but it was fun.
Yeah, I think it was basically just. I wonder if this one was just slapped together a little quicker, and it's just like, hey, who wants to contribute a short story to this annual?
And it's Superman. Everybody was clamoring for that at that time.
And I love the first story where when the Superman annual, the whole group was like traveled outside the country, and then the first story in this, it's like Clark a lot of these stories, the first two, it's like Clark's traveling by himself.
We don't need no hangry reporter hounding him.
And I love in the first story, it's like Clark gets the story because like Perry's trying to give it to Lois, and Lois is like not interested.
I mean, that tracks.
I know, but
no shade to Clark. He is the second rate reporter when it comes to Lois. So.
But it's just weirder now because now that they're married, it's like, oh, thanks, hon. Oh no, that might have been
happy wife, happy life, Philip.
I know. Oh, I know.
It's like taking out the trash or filling up the gas tank. It's just one of those things you gotta do. And if you're not taking out the trash as a man in your home, what are you doing? And also, if you're not filling up your significant other's gas tank, what are you doing?
And Lois is like keeps throwing it back in his face. Probably, if he complains about that, she's like, yeah, and who had superpowers and was like pretending to be equals with me, getting stories for years. Okay, so you take your superpowered ass and go get that story. All right.
We definitely need more slice of life stories with Lois and Clark.
Oh yeah,
have kids. I feel like we really got gypped out of it when they aged up the kids. So.
Yeah, when they aged up John and
they took, his crazy grandfather took him on a space adventure.
Thank you, Bendis.
Oh, mark your bingo cards.
But yeah, and then those two kids from World, I think they've kind of disappeared.
Yeah, as to be expected.
I know. They Chris Kenned them.
Ooh, that still stings a bit.
So you know what that means. In 10 years they'll be back, all pissed off, and
they might just punch a hole and cause another crisis. Who knows?
Oh no. This Adventures of Superman annual. If you have the physical copy, do not look at the back cover.
Why is that?
An ad for the movie Call the Conqueror with Kevin Sorbo.
Well, this is before we knew Sorbo was crazy as a shithouse rat.
That's true.
Such a shame. Ruined the legacy. I cannot watch Earth. Which one was it? The spaceship show.
Kevin Sorbo. Kevin Sorbo, if you wanted to know what the My Pillow guy would be if he was in movies.
Ooh.
30 years ago.
Ooh. And Andromeda, that's the show I'm thinking of. That was the other, that was like the last thing that I think that's the last IP, that and Earth Final Conflict that Gene Roddenberry was able to put out. And he just ruined it, and I can never rewatch it. And I can't rewatch Hercules, the show or the actual, I can't watch the show. They had an animated show that was really cute too, and it's just like, why would you do this to me?
Just skip it and then go to Xena.
Well, I always do. I mean, Xena's the superior show. It's the superior show. You can at me, but you're gonna argue with the wall, not me.
It was a good Saturday night for Lil. She's watching Xena and unlocks those drawers. Yeah, come on.
Lucy Lawless should have been our Wonder Woman. We were robbed.
Oh yeah.
No. I will not be taking further questions.
Oh my god, if we had a 90s Wonder Woman, it should have been Lucy Lawless. Yeah.
I mean, they had been working on it. We'll get to that story one day. Remind me.
We need to do a Salty and Petty special. It'll be like Untold Tales
Untold Tales from Hollywood. Let us know if you want that on the Patreon.
We need some specials for next year because next year is the 10th anniversary of Capes. So.
Oh, we'll do like 12 big reveals.
I figure, maybe we'll do like a Salty and Petty episode and
a Wade's World.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
If anything, Deadpool's coming out. We got to do a Gotham reunion though.
Yes. Maybe
we'll even get out the King of the Bathrobes himself. Who knows?
Remind me to tell you something after we're done. No. You know what we need to do? We need to grab a Mothman Zord and do a super connectivity.
Oh God!
Can you imagine?
We gotta get a super connectivity AI chatbot for sure.
Yes,
We
yes.
need to work on that.
It's legally admissible evidence. Without a doubt. For quality.
Anyway, yeah, the first story, yeah, Superman encounters an ancient being in a underground nutsack.
As you do.
Wow! Well, it's like I live in
No
Florida.
judgment.
I was like, I live in Florida. I know.
Exactly.
I know ancient nutsack. They kick them around like soccer balls down here.
We're built on a swamp. I'm sure it's an ancient nutsack of some sort.
Whoa! And then that second story, I'm surprised they didn't do this for the cover, but Superman shows up in that white coat and cowboy.
Now that's a look. You got to be confident to pull that off.
I know.
I need an action figure of that one, actually.
Oh my!
Who makes customs? Send an email to CapesandLunatics@gmail.com.
Think little things a life-size figure of that, you know.
You know, my comic book guy has like this really, really like I think it's like is it 10 feet tall of a Superman taking flight? Like
Really?
I've asked him like a million times, like how much? And he knows I'll pay it. He's like, no, it's for the store. And I'm like, one day I'm gonna catch you when you're down bad, and I'm gonna get that statue. I tell him that all the time. I'm like, I'm just waiting. He sold me this Apocalypse statue. It's the what is it? The Cartwright Brothers statue or whatever for a really good price.
Oh, really?
The last time comic book sales down. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting on that new terabyte. I'm gonna get it. Trust me, I'm gonna get it. Oh God!
Oh my God! I need that. No. I need that meme of just little Hellfire standing behind the trees, and I'm gonna get that.
Just keep it in.
I was thinking, just need to get the action figures of Apocalypse and Rogue and recreate that famous scene from the original X-Men the animated series.
I just might.
I got the variant figure with the large cheeks.
With the large cheeks. You can always make a custom if you don't.
But yeah, that second story, the art, it's by Dale Eaglesham. I like his art. I forget what else. He might have did some Batman, maybe. I'm trying to remember where I've seen his art before. I think it's Batman. I don't know. I just like to say Batman.
Batman, my favorite character.
Ray is officially tuned out. You said it one to me.
Oh my god, we got a few Batman things coming in September and October. So
we're corporate synergy of Clayton.
Although stay tuned, we may have some Ray and even Saren feedback next episode, because that's our Jessica Drew episode next.
Ooh, one can only hope. Talk about cake.
Well, I mean, it's a safe bet when you say, "Hey Ray, can you send in feedback about a shapely woman in a tight costume?" Oh, please.
Well, I hope the Spider Babies both send in some feedback. That would be very interesting.
Yes. Get the horny old man, and then the young lady who's actually knowledgeable on the subject.
That's like a common formula I've noticed.
Looks like Hollywood. But no, the second story was good, but it's kind of weird. It's like
everything's weird.
The Native American. I don't know if he's supposed to be a metahuman or is he actually like a supernatural.
I read it as supernatural specifically because they were indigenous coded, and that's kind of a big part of a lot of their culture.
But then he was like being blackmailed or something, so I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, would a supernatural figure be being blackmailed or whatever, or
to keep the secret? I mean, like vampires have to keep their secret. Yada yada.
The old love helper. No one can know my secret.
Snap. Oh, we could do a Green Arrow retrospective for next year if you want.
Oh yeah, well,
or just the Arrowverse overall. We can.
True.
The Arrowverse, that'll probably be like a 2-part special. There's a lot of shit in the Arrowverse. Legends, the great show of all time.
I was gonna say part 1, Flash and Arrow. Part 2, what the hell was Legends of Tomorrow?
Until about season 2 or 3. Well, yeah, season 3. Then it was better than everything in the Arrowverse.
Well, I watched it sober, so yeah. No.
Oh, that's your fault.
I know.
Oh, fun fact. Phil, did I ever tell you I actually technically haven't ever watched the last episode of Arrow?
I think you may have mentioned that, but it's been a while.
Still going strong. Every time I try to do a rewatch, I just can't do it.
Oh, I was gonna say, how technically, but you just haven't been able to finish it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, when we talked about it, I just read the reviews.
I think that episode and the Green Lantern movie, the only two instances of Lilith Hellfire not being able to finish.
Pretty sure. Oh, actually, no. I've never technically watched the last episode of the Vampire Diaries 2 because I was too pissed off. I still don't. I haven't watched it. It's been like 4 years or something like that.
Well, I know the other day we did mention actually doing a review of that Green Lantern movie. That should be next year. Be like, hey, the one we could never finish, we're finally gonna finish it like 10 years
You
later.
just hear bottle after bottle opening, just crack. Like how many beers will it take for Lilith to finish the Green Lantern movie?
Lilith,
Put your bets in now.
Lilith, I don't hear you sipping. Oh no, it's going right into the IV. No.
Exactly. Mainline it.
I wonder if we get Will for that episode. I think
Will doesn't drink. I don't think so.
No, I think he's still apologizing to his sons for taking them to that movie. They're grown men at this point. And he's still apologizing.
He's like, they're like, you're going to the home, mister, for that one. Childhood trauma, man.
Oh my god, this last story in this annual, it's the journey of the horseman, and meanwhile it's like an alien who has a horse face.
Sometimes it's okay to be right on the nose.
Yeah. He's trying to stop this guy from activating this machine, and it turns out, hey, it says his brother, but so it's like, I love the bad guy can alter his form, but it's like the good guy was like getting her ass because he looked weird. So it's like, why didn't he just shapeshift?
Somebody's got to be the example.
Oh, you said you were waiting to watch all the episodes of Lanterns?
Yeah. Is it getting better yet?
Well, episode 2 was on this past Sunday. You saw some dong, but it was on a dead man, so take that for what you want.
I'm not into that. Yep. Necrophilia is not my thing, and it should be nobody. That is one of the few things that I will judge you for. Necromancy, yes. Necrophilia, no.
I mean, there was a quick sex scene in the first episode, then you see dong in the second. I'm like, boy, we really aren't pushing this.
Here's my rule of thumb on how you know if you're going to be watching a shit show or a shit movie. If you see at least side boob or butt cheek female within the first 3 minutes of the movie, oh boy, it's a stinker. That has served me well.
Well, that's the thing. In the sex scene, you didn't see anything on a woman. Yeah, the only thing, again, episode 2, you just see dong on a dead man.
Not off to a good start.
That's the title of either really good story or a really bad story. Dong on a dead man.
Yeah. No, I think it's bad on all fronts.
Hard, but not in a good way.
Exactly.
Oh my.
What a waste of butter.
Oh my. All right. So anything else on these Superman annuals?
No. Like I said, they're good picks. Highly recommend them. You'll have some fun. If you've never read them, this might be a different side of Superman than you're used to, but I think it's worth taking a look.
Again, it's like a lot of times, and again, it works. It worked this year where it's like, the annual sometimes, it gave people who may not have been writing, a chance to write Superman regularly, and again, like you said, take some chances with the character, which.
Yeah, I always like seeing a new person's perspective on Superman because, like, he's Superman. Everybody has an opinion about what they would do with Superman if they got a chance. And I'm always fascinated to see a new perspective on that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, isn't that always the...
Not Batman, though. I hate when people do new things with Batman.
Yeah.
He's like the exception to the rule. I'm like, no.
But, I mean, that's always the rumor where it's like, supposedly every comic book writer has an idea for Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, yeah.
I mean, for the most part, I think that's probably some of the main books that people start with, and kind of just in the back of your head, you always have that one story you want to pitch.
I have an idea for a Spider-Man story. How about one that doesn't suck?
Oh,
no, I shouldn't say that. Not every Spider-Man's, but I have this idea. How about a married Spider-Man?
I mean, come on, we could double it. I'm just saying, I don't know, it literally. I think they're waiting until when they're really down bad. And they really need money. Honestly, I feel like they have that story written. They have the honeymoon, the whole thing written, and when they can't make any more money, they're gonna put it out. Mark my words.
But I mean, we're closing in on the 20th anniversary of One More Day, so it's
It
like
might be the 25th anniversary. And here, that's my theory. They might wait till the 25th to reverse it.
yeah. But then at the, how long are you gonna wait? At that point, then
Because think about it, in the movies right now, right? He's still a swinging bachelor, but everybody, because Tom and Zendaya are married, I have a suspicion.
I did have that thought not too recently. Yeah, if they get married in the movies, yeah, the synergy of it all. Oh god.
So it's gonna take at least 3 more movies, so it's about 5 more years, right?
At least.
So boom. I'm just saying. I think they're shooting for the 25th.
I did have that thought.
That's my thought right there. And I'm like, and if the 25th comes and goes, hell, I'm gonna be pissed.
But then you're playing with fire there too, because then there's gonna be people who don't remember that original marriage. Be like, wait a minute, you're married Spider-Man.
No, but I think like the people that are like currently reading Spider-Man probably are really enjoying the Marvel movies, and everybody loves Tom and Zendaya, even the racists for some random reason. So
I told you, it's her and Taylor Swift, man.
Tall women get it done. That's all I'm gonna say.
Amen.
So on that note.
All right. So, you kids are in for a treat. Yes. The next episode you hear will be the episode I recorded with the Hard Master on the first 10 issues of G.I. Joe. Yes.
Wow.
And speaking of
was he a virgin? Was he a G.I. Joe virgin or no?
Yeah, he said he was he watched all that Transformers, Thundercats, all that, but yeah, he said G.I. Joe was kind of his he didn't know too much about it, so.
Also, that must have been fun for him.
We're trying to say, Lilith, I took Ray's virginity.
Pop that cherry. I need that as a drop immediately.
And you will also get the Hardmaster's thoughts on Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Nice.
And probably other things, but I can't remember.
I did want to shout out Superman Father of Tomorrow, by the way, and Zatanna #5. Those are my 2 DC picks for this week.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't.
Have you been reading that? It's fun.
No. I've been wanting to read the new Zatanna. I got to catch up. Like I said, a lot of them I've been letting them build up, so I'll probably just sit down soon here and just read the first 5.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. I'm glad they remember Zatanna is a character that exists.
Surprised.
F in the chat for Black Canary.
Surprised James Gunn hasn't called for that. Use that character yet.
I won't say. I'll wait till the show ends.
Oh boy, what? She's in Lanterns? What? Okay, no. All right. So yes, and then after the Ray episode, yes, you might get feedback from the Hard Master because yes, after that we're going to talk the 50th anniversary of Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman.
That's crazy.
70s, man. Yeah.
70s were a wild time, man. People defying gravity or not defying gravity.
So basically, yeah. Oh my God, it doesn't. It for some reason it doesn't seem like it, but it's like Jessica Drew's older than all of us.
Yeah. It's because they don't. It's like they don't do too much with her. You know what I mean? It's a very off and on. It hasn't been very consistent.
Yeah, and she got her 50 issues originally, and then it's like they kind of took away the identity for a while, gave it to Julia Carpenter, and yeah. All right. So so send your thoughts on Jessica Drew. Then Bendis got his hands on her.
I don't think he did her too dirty, but
no, I mean,
she's kind of street level, so I felt like he did okay.
Yeah, no, he didn't do to her what he did to Superman or Moon Knight or anything.
Oof. Let's not. Rogozar is a curse word in this house.
the whole who were Tony Stark's real parents? Oh my God, even that got Charlie Usher fired up.
Yeah, Bendis has touched everybody on this podcast in not a good way.
Bendis didn't even write that story about Howard and Maria weren't Tony's biological parents, but nobody's mentioned that in a few years. I feel like we're doing a thing where it's it's kind of like, oh hey, Jimmy Olsen found out who Clark Kent is. No, we kind of wait a few years and then never mention it again. Just go back to status.
Jimmy's always known, but it's fine.
My God,
baby is not as dumb as everybody thinks he is.
Did you see that? Did you see that series coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting choice and an interesting choice in
The
actor.
People versus Gorilla Grodd or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. We're doing something.
All right. From henceforth, it will be known on the Capes and Lunatics podcast as that James Gunn spanked the monkey show.
Yes, as it should be.
All right, kids. So send us your thoughts. Email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Help support us. Follow us on all social media. Help support us buying merch at TeePublic and Spring, or just rain random money on us through the Cash App link, because as Lilith would like to remind you, electric toys do not grow on trees.
We need the money, gimme. Well, robotics parts aren't getting any
I was
cheaper now with all these tariffs too. So.
I was gonna say, do not take android humanoid forms on their own.
I don't feel like they went in deep enough.
There's an old drop. All right. So yes, Lilith and robots.
Tap him away. One quick fact about the guy playing Jimmy Olsen in that show: he's a Florida boy.
So
that should be fun.
All right, and of course the Patreon, where again, not only do you get at least one exclusive uncensored episode every month, but you get early access to all of these episodes, including this one. Could have had it early. And when you subscribe, you can suggest topics for us to talk about, as Ray has done. So, as we say,
don't let the hard master tell you what you want to hear.
Whoa! It is the only safe legal way to tell Lilith Hellfire what to do.
Shut up, Phil.
All right. So, go subscribe right now. Go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics.
Take that dinner meat out.
Whoa!
That dinner meat better be out by the time I get home.
You know what? I think those drops are from this past Patreon episode. So there's your tease for the Patreon episode.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You get good drops like that in this.
Make America horny again.
Like, what were they talking about? Good old wholesome trading card.
We just got together one night and created brilliance.
That's a good night right there.
All right. I was gonna say Lil's not up to anything besides humping robots.
Well, not yet. It's not in the humping stage yet. I'm still in the creation phase right now.
Oh my god!
There will be signs when it is in the humping phase. You won't see me for about 2 months.
I don't know what the song would be, but I need a montage of you, like you see you working on robotics, and then they show you like running on the treadmill, getting in shape, so you can keep up with that robot when it's finally built and stuff.
Working 9 to 5 and on our Dolly.
Oh.
Not the Pitbull remix.
Oh my god! Didn't they? I don't know if is that when she passed away or just when they announced it. It was it was yesterday, the 25th. So that should be. Everyone was saying that should be Dolly Parton Day 9/25.
Yes, we need to do it. Make it happen. As long as it's not Batman Day. I forget what Batman Day is. It always kind of changed a little bit.
You hear Ray yelling, "Who cares about Batman?" Ray will side with
billions of us.
Ray will side with large breasts every time. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We have been your Capes episode.
Definitely happy on the Lunatics this episode. We had no supervision whatsoever.
I know. It's like, hey, this issue is good. Oh, by the way, did you hear about this? It's like a salty and petty episode.
Almost. Oh, Batman Day is still remaining around September 18th. This year is September 19th.
When is it?
September 19th, Saturday.
Okay. All right. Let's do a special. And yes, in 1 month, your Electric Superman episode, like I said, will be JLA Rock of Ages.
Get into it.
JLA 10 through 15, which, unlike this month, all those are on the DC app. So
it's one of the coolest uses of Electric Superman, in my personal opinion.
Send feedback.